Good morning, everybody. I'm right down here. This is the morning after election day, the crazy election day that happened yesterday. Unfortunately, the candidates that we had backed, the Coalition Protect China on the Lower East Side backed, along with other groups, Ron Kim, we're glad. I mean, I'm glad that Ron Kim was able to win up in Flushing. But unfortunately, as you can see here, even after putting this poster here and not just here, but also in many other spots throughout the neighborhood, where we clearly exposed Jenny Lo once again, as she never really faded after running for city council, the failed city council race last year, even after being a sweatshop boss of the Chinese American Planning Council against the home care attendants for more than 7 years. So even after putting up this poster, she still was able to win last night. Pretty big against Catherine Freed, like 58-42. I'm right now in front of the Grand Street Massage Parlor, which I have been featuring a lot of videos on my YouTube channel about. But recently, last night, and this is like now we're in the daytime, now we're in the morning, but last night there was even more of like these Helen Qiu type of posters. So like, you can see how like she's running for like in November, there's a better candidate. And she really like, I remember when she spoke to me before she even decided to run. And Helen Qiu was like telling me back then that like I told her like, what's your slogan? What's gonna be your slogan when you're running for office? And she was just like, well, I'm running for like a better November or something like that. That's what she was mentioning at that time. But it turns out that this is what she ended up going in her poster, where it's like in November there's a better candidate, vote for Helen Qiu for New York City Assembly. And then this is basically her flyer in English and in Chinese. And you see how NIMBY she is on the jail issue? Unite communities, jails and shelters outside of New York City. So it's okay if it's like in Long Island, or if it's in like other areas. If the city decides to build a new jail in Long Island or a new jail in like Yonkers, that's fine. But there shouldn't be a new jail in New York City. That's really ridiculous. But really, she should like improve it. I mean, she's not gonna do it because she's running for Republican. But like, reality is that like there shouldn't be new jails in working class communities. Across not just New York City, but anywhere else in the whole state, really, and anywhere in the country, pretty much. If we're gonna really go there, and that just shows you that she really doesn't care about the issue. And then also like she's got all the other issues where she's talking about like tough on crime, of course, that's the sentiment, revive small business, reclaim merit education, so focusing on the real like all these focus just on these just on the cultural issues, which some of it is important to talk about, but that's not how you should only campaign. And then of course she talks about